Good afternoon, it's Saturday the 12th of April, it's just coming up to 3 o'clock and I'm just about to start an Uber shift. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a little bit of an improvement from yesterday. Normally, like the past couple of Saturdays have always been good, whereas the Fridays just seem to have died off for some reason. So yeah, I do normally start a bit earlier, but yeah, I just felt proper rough this morning. I don't know what it is, but it's yeah, it was banging. I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning. So yeah, I just thought I'll delay it a little bit, and hopefully I was gonna feel a bit better before starting my shift. So yeah, finally decided to drag myself out, and yeah, let's see what happens. So first hour in, and I'm just in Ormskirk. So the first job that came up was an XL. It was £17.26, 13 minutes going 6.8 miles. But I did probably run, I don't know, probably a good 5 miles to it. It was from Skelmersdale coming back into kind of Ormskirk way. But the way I seen it was I would have that done in about half an hour. So I thought, you know, in Uber terms, £17.26 isn't too bad for half an hour, considering it was around 3 o'clock. So I took that. I done that thing after the trip. I seen it on Driver Matty stuck a video up before, which basically shows you on the app now where you can go to. It's buried, but you can go to it, and it shows you what the customer paid. So I had a little quick look at that, and the customer paid £24.70 or something. So yeah, it is a bit annoying when obviously, you know, the customer's paying about 25 quid and then Uber's only giving you like 17 quid. And then after that, from the same pub I dropped that XL off, I got a job from there. It was £6.24. That ended up being a 16-minute job because I got there and this pub was rammed. What's it called? The Ship. It's on the side of a canal anyway, and it was absolutely rammed. And I said to them, "Why is it so busy?" And they said, "Oh, it's the annual pie and sausage festival or something." So basically, it's normally like kind of like a single track that runs to it and then runs back out the other side. And because obviously there's hundreds of people there, everyone's all parked along this single track. So then everyone's trying to get out on what's left of this single track, and then obviously there's oncoming cars and. Yeah, so the job should have took like 5 minutes, it took about 16 minutes. So it did say it was increased, but you know what Uber's like, that means they've increased it by a couple of pence. You know, they wouldn't have increased it much. And then, so it was pretty much that, because the job after that was bang on 4 o'clock, so I've gone slightly past 4 o'clock now. So it was kind of just them two jobs. So that comes to about £23.50 for the first hour. So yeah, not too bad to be honest for the first hour. Yeah, I feel a little bit better for when I started, and then my hay fever's kicked in now. Luckily I've got my hay fever tablets on me. I've had one of them, but yeah, I was rubbing my eyes so much before, I thought these customers are going to turn around in a minute and say, "Is everything alright? Are you crying?" So having a longer, and obviously because it's warm, got the windows open, that's not helping because it's all blowing in my eyes. I'm just like, bit of a nightmare. I mean, like, you kind of need your eyes when you're driving, like. So yeah, I'm just going to go back online now. Like I said, I'm still right in the middle of Ormskirk, like town centre now. And yeah, I'll keep you posted in a bit. So it's just turned 5 o'clock. Last hour, similar-ish to the first hour. I had a job including a £2 tip, it was £6.45. 4-minute job going 1.3 miles. Then had a £4.88, was a 5-minute job going 1.7 miles, and then had a £5.32 which was going 6 minutes, which was 1.5 miles. So yeah, I've only had them 3 jobs in the past hour. So yeah, it's a little bit slower than the first hour, but I don't know, it's kind of like ticking over. But yeah, what's that roughly? It's only about £16 thereabouts, and granted £2 of that was a tip, so technically it would have been about £14 to be honest. So yeah, the 2 hours has just ticked by and I'm just over £40. So yeah, about £40 an hour, £40 an hour, about £20 an hour I'm on at the moment. So yeah, hopefully it starts picking up a bit now, going in towards, you know, like tea time and whatnot, people starting to head out. Yeah, a few jobs it's been trying to pull me over towards like Wigan. I did get offered one job. It was like Ormskirk over to Manchester city centre. I think it was offering like I can't even remember now. I think it was like 20. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. But it worked out that it was paying just over £1 a mile. But then it's going to take over an hour to do, and then I'd find myself slap bang in the middle of Manchester city centre, which I just don't do. Going to Liverpool city centre's bad enough, but going to Manchester's even worse. So yeah, I didn't fancy doing that job. But yeah, other than that, I think the odd jobs come up heading down towards Liverpool city centre. I think that was about £20 or £22. Again, I just can't be faffed. I don't mind doing it when it's like, or I have done it when it's like £40-50, because I've just seen it as, if worst case scenario, if I have to drive back empty, then I'm on at like between £20 and £25 an hour to go there and back. But I'm not going one way for like 20 quid. It's just not worth it. So yeah, I'll crack on now and I will update you shortly. So it's just after 6 o'clock, it's been an hour. At the time I was around Ormskirk. I took a job from Maghull, which is Ormskirk, to Southport. It was £18.33. Took 25 minutes, it was a 10-mile job. And then when I got up here, I feel like I've sat round for about half an hour and got no job requests. I did notice when I clicked on like the trends, it was showing me the trends that were happening around like Wigan, Manchester, things like that, and I thought, why is it doing that? Because I'm in Southport, which is classed as Merseyside. I logged out and logged back in, went back to the trends. It was then showing me the trends in Merseyside. So I don't know if that's got something to do with why no job requests were coming through. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've just accepted this job, which is literally 100 foot in front of me. So I'll just go and drop these off, and then I'll yeah, sorry about that. I just thought I'd take that job because they were about 50 yards in front of me. So where was I? Yeah, so I was just sat there for like I said, about half an hour, just nothing coming through. And then I logged off and logged back on, and then a couple of seconds later a job come through, and I thought it was as though, I don't know if my phone still thought or the app still thought it was like it wasn't in Merseyside. I'm not sure, to be honest. So then a little tiny job come up around the corner, £4.07, a 3-minute job going 1.3 miles. I more took it because I've been sat there for half an hour and I was bored. As soon as I dropped them off, I had an XL, which was like the next street, £6.68. It's a 4-minute job going 1 mile to the train station, and then that was bang on the hour. So in that hour it was about 22, 28. It was about £29 in that hour. So yeah, minus that job that I've just done then, because that's going into the next hour. That's all getting confusing. Take that off, it was only a couple of quid. It's probably around £70. I've done 3 hours, so I'm on about £23 an hour, thereabouts. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's been taken over, just other than that little half an hour spell for some reason, just absolutely nothing. Not sure why I'd done it. I've just gone on to the opportunities then, because I just dropped somebody off. Somebody's took it, and it was offering me a job in Ellesmere Port going to Chester. Like, just to give you a bit of an idea on like mileage, as in how far Ellesmere Port away is. So Ellesmere Port is an hour from me, or 44 minutes plus tolls to go over the Runcorn Bridge. So I don't know why. I wish Uber would allow you to to basically work in more of like a radius rather than, you know, because when I'm in Merseyside, it's offering me reservations, which is obviously Merseyside, but I'm in Southport. Now, Southport and Lancashire, basically right next to each other. If I'm in Ormskirk, for example, which is classed as Lancashire, it's coming up with reservation jobs for obviously Lancashire, and it's going into like, you know, Wigan towards Chorley and things like that. But Merseyside wraps all the way around Ormskirk. So basically I'm missing out on all of the reservation jobs because it's basically just over the border. And then the second I go over the border, say into Southport, it's then offering me all the reservation jobs in and around, obviously, Merseyside. It doesn't seem to offer it just on the other side of the border, which is like, you know, 2 miles to me right, but it'll offer me jobs, you know, like 20-30 miles to the south, because it's classed as Merseyside. Bit strange, but and also I wish it'd only offer you jobs. I believe it does it on Bolt. The driver can say, I only want jobs that are within, say, 5 miles of me or 10 miles of me. Because yeah, the jobs that come up are just ridiculous. Like, some of them are like, I've had jobs come up which are 15 miles away, going 1 or 2 miles, and even then they'll offer you like £6, and you're thinking, what? Who's even added that up? But yeah, other than that, I'll go and pick these up. It's just another little tiny job. I'm hoping it's going to start getting bigger jobs. So it's just turned 8 o'clock. It's ticking over, but started to go slow. It feels slow. I don't know if that's because the weather's deteriorated a little bit. It's down to like 12 degrees, so it's a bit cold. Not sure. It just feels a bit slow. So last update was around 6. After that, I had a little £3.84. It's a 9-minute job though for 1.7 miles. Then I had another £3.77, 4-minute job, 1.3 miles. A £6.19, that was a 5-minute job for 1.9 miles. £6.62, that was a 6-minute job for 2.5 miles. A £6.60, which was a 7-minute job, 2.4 miles. Then I had an XL. I don't know why they booked. Oh no, the one before that, sorry, the X, the 660. They booked 2 X's, and there was only 6 of them. So like she come out and she was like, oh, how many can we fit in? I said, well, you've booked an X, so you can only get 4 in. And then someone else shouts over and said, oh, it's okay, because we've booked 2 anyway. So then one of them funny looking I think it's Honda Creeds or Freeds or something turns up, which is also classed as an XL. So basically they've booked 2 XLs for 6 of them. Dropped them off in the town centre. After that I had an XL, £8.89, 5-minute job, 1.6 miles. That was just from Birkdale to Lord Street. Group of girls all singing, laughing their heads off. Quite funny, to be honest. And then after that I've waited forever and a day for a job. So that XL job was 2 minutes past 7. It was only a 5-minute job. I've then waited 35 minutes for my next job, and then that was a £6.55 8-minute job going 3.1 miles. Yeah, I was moving around a little bit, nothing was happening, parked up, nothing, moved around a bit more, nothing. Logged off, logged back on, and then that £6.55 job came through. So it was almost like a bit identical to earlier on, where no jobs were coming through, but then I logged off and logged back on, and then a job came through after like 5 or 10 seconds. So yeah, up to now it was that half an hour wasted before with no jobs, and another half an hour just wasted. You know, so off me 5-hour shift I've done up to now, an hour of it has been sat there doing nothing on a Saturday. Seems crazy. So I'm currently on 111.69, which is like £22.33 an hour. So it's not too bad. It just seems to have gone a bit slow, and I don't know why. Like, I'll go back online now and see what comes through. But to be honest, I feel like absolute crap. So I'm for the past like 2 hours now I've been saying to myself, oh, I just want to go home, I can't be faffed. Obviously felt rough before, that started to clear up, then I got my hay fever, that started to clear up, and then I felt okay. I just feel like crap again now. It's like this job's come up here, it's 0.2 of a mile away, so they're only just here on the promenade, going to Lord Street, 0.7 of a mile. So it's not too bad, because I mean it's less than a mile, but it's £3.79, and it's like, I just can't be arsed doing it. You know, in reality, if that was, you know, like a 10-mile job, it's not like Uber's going to be offering you like 35 quid for it, are they? It's just not going to happen. And then there's like another one there, see, £4.41, again, just here somewhere. Going to Birkdale, 2 miles away. I just can't be bothered. Yeah. I think that's because like I just feel rough. So if I didn't feel as rough, you know, maybe I might have took, especially like that £3.80 job, £3.79, because it's less than a mile. But I don't know, it just starts to like grind you a little bit when you come out. It's on a Saturday, you're expecting jobs ranging, you know, between like £7 and £15 for you to stay local, like bouncing round, and little like £3.80 jobs are coming up. You're thinking, that's like, they're like weekday prices. So it seems to be Uber's moving the weekday prices or tariffs, or however you want to call it, onto the Saturday night shifts. So I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stay out or not. I feel like crap. My eyes, I feel like I'm struggling to keep my eyes open, not because I'm tired, it's just because I feel rough. So yeah, you'll either see me in an hour for another update, or this will be the end of the video, and it'll just be like a short Saturday shift. I can't be faffed. You know, I've got just shy of half a battery left, so technically I can go over on charge now and have like a bit of a break. But I know what will happen is I'll go on charge. If I go and jump on now, even till like 9 o'clock, for example, have something to eat, I just know I'll feel wrecked after it, because I've sat there and done nothing. And then I'll be thinking, oh, I just want to go home now. But then I'll be thinking, well, hang on a sec, you've just spent like £20-25 now filling your tank up to go home. So yeah, I think I'd rather just go home and basically not waste that money, so to speak, because as you know, I can fill up at home for about £3. So yeah, I'll have a little think about it, and unless something half decent comes up for shortly, I'll be getting food and going home, I think. So yeah, either thanks for watching, or I'll see you in a bit.